Monday I get in town, I'll take you to go get that haircut. It'll be before your trip, you know?
What am I going to do with the fucking kids?
Let them come. Whatever. Kristen will watch them. It's fine, you know?
I bet she loves that. It's like, hey, babe, we're going to go cut Ed's hair.
We're gonna have a little mandate. No, it bums me out because I pay for this thing and I can use the guest pass, but they have to get the same like level hair service. And like one time it took my kid and I was like, I want to give him a haircut on my guest pass, and they were like, well, it's not the same thing because he's a child. And then I had to pay $45 to get his haircut, and I was like, ugh.
For a kid's haircut, man.
Yeah. Wait, how much do you pay?
It's a subscription, so I pay like a certain amount.
I don't know. I didn't know there was a haircut subscription.
Yeah, it's
everybody
phenomenal.
has like a
so for a fee I can get I think it's like 10 haircuts a year. Okay. And then I can do like a weekly unlimited like trim like upkeep where I can like clean up the lines. Yeah, I think it's unlimited, so you can literally go.
Is this
every
like
day.
a franchise?
Yeah, it's Scissors and Scotch. You guys probably have some in LA too, but I'm sure LA has a ton of fancy hair places.
Scissors and I just spilled.
And when you have a membership, you get like it's a bar too, so you get free drinks while you're there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
And it's nice. And I just got an elite barber because my girl got upgraded to the general manager of one of the stores, so she's not my haircut person anymore.
Do you like your new one?
I only met her the one time, but yes, she was really good. She talked me into this haircut, and she also like the massage was really good. She really like lotioned up like my face. Like there's like a whole face thing too. And she was just like she nailed it. It was really good.
Hold on, Scissors and
Scotch. Yeah,
haircut.
It's like it feels like a dad place to go. You know,
100%.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Well, the subscription part is what's getting me because I think I pay at least $45 a haircut.
Yeah,
and that's like
you
a
somebody you keep pretty well kept there, Louise. I'm like a once every 6 months kind of guy.
But you have the hair to do that. You can Benoit Blanc it all you want, you know, like you can style it.
That's a handsome motherfucker.
Over here, if it gets out of control, this starts to take shape.
Louise, it's a pretty good sub. It's a pretty good subby if you want to look into it. I don't,
Please let me know. Yeah, can you share it with me? Because I would love to get cleaned up. Because I always wait longer than I should. Because
Louise, if Ed's not gonna do it, let me take you when we're in town. I'll take you to go get the haircut, and you'll get the. Come on.
Well, I am getting a haircut already on Saturday.
Okay, you guys, I'm just like, can we coordinate just a little? Like, please. Someone's got to use my guest pass.
Are you saying like all three of us get haircuts and just getting like...
Bro, tell me I didn't already think about that. You know what I mean? No.
I'll pay for it, but just imagine the vision.
I know. I can see it, okay? We did it for my wedding. We did like the week before my wedding. We all went to... It wasn't a Scissors and Scotch. What was that, Ed?
The boardroom.
The boardroom. It's the same vibe, you know.
Yeah.
It's
boardroom is still around, but this
hot
one actually
girls giving you a
nice
haircut. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fine ladies giving you a haircut. Okay.
I thought it all just dudes with like long bearded hair, you know, and suspenders, and they got twirly mustaches, you know.
Can I say something?
High pants.
I actually canceled a couple different appointments because they kept giving me, because my girl is no longer there, and they kept giving me like rando dudes, and I was like, I don't have a problem with the guy cutting my hair.
Sure,
guys can cut hair. It's easy. It's like, you know what I mean. But then there's this whole like massage aspect to it where I'm just like, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'm also kind of like,
but it's just in like your face and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's a little intimate, and not that I'm like it has to be a woman, but also it's like it feels weird. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kristen gave me some shit about that.
Intimate at a haircut. I thought he
I don't want to
wipe me down and then get out of here.
Just like real close, you could feel his breath on you. Just like rubbing.
I'm just saying, I've got red skin, so she like worked on it. And without me saying anything, she was like, "I got the vision," and like gave me all this product. Obviously, they're trying to sell it too, but I mean,
still, that's great.
But she understood what I needed in the moment, and it was like the best haircut experience I've had so far.
It's all about the conversation too, and I don't mean just like small talk. I mean like being able to find a dialogue and way of communicating what you want compared to what they visualize, which is like kind of like why I was following up with my haircut, because the girl who did my hair last time, I really liked what she did.
I get that.
She made me feel super comfortable about it. And
when you find
we
your
just
person,
talked it out. Exactly. You're just kind of like, and you also want to support local.
How did you find your people? I always love to hear this story. Like when you walked in, you're like, this is the person. What was that like?
So this place I'd been to from a friend's recommendation because our previous barber had moved out of state, and she so it's like these two ladies at one salon, and they
salon.
I started with one, and then she was busy one time when I really wanted to get or really needed a haircut. So I tried the other one, and I mean, they both were great. Just the other one, and because I get precious about it, but I'm sure they don't give a fuck because I'm one of those like a haircut every 3 to 6 months kind of guy. You know, I'm not a regular customer, but I will try and continue that, especially again if I find a comfortable.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like when you lock in, you know, you're no, this is my person.
They give you, they have like a whole like shelf of liquor, like you can just have like whiskey neat or whatever. They've got like a mini fridge and ice and stuff like that.
And this is more like technology based, but because it's you can probably get this anywhere now. But I just love the fact that the second time you go into a person, they've already like written down the notes. They have like everything that happened last time, and they go, "Oh, you liked that." I can reference all of this immediately because they have other clients. They don't need to, you know what I mean? Like, but they also don't show you the phone or the tablet or whatever. Like, you know, it's all very like, and I think last time we, you know what I mean? And they like, they know what you want. And I like that. You know what I mean?
That's what makes it easy for me. I get just to walk in and then, you know, same thing. And I'm like, same thing. And thank God I found him. I went to a place and it was like two sides. So you can go to the left door or the right door. And then I was like, well, I guess I'll go to the left door. First time going to this place. And then I walk in, I think there's 3 people. And then he's like, I'll take you. I was like, great. And then ever since that day, he's been my guy.
I like that.
Weird, like matrixy kind of way to do it. Like go through the left or the right door. Who knows?
Yeah, that's fate. You know,
it was fate because now I feel so. And he's like, you know what? Let me push you a little bit. Try this. And I was like, okay. And little by little, we kind of like build a partnership.
So with her, this last time I went, I had just like buzzed my hair last month, and it grew in a way that I just was really hating. And I just came in and I was like, this is what I did, and I'm mad at myself. And she goes, okay, I can work with this. And she goes, this is what I would suggest. And she talks about like a high fade. And I was like, I don't normally get fades, but I've been thinking about it. And I didn't say this to her, but I was like, you know, Luis always looks really good with the fade. And I'm like, oh, I would like, you know what I mean? And I was like, but I don't know if I have the head shape, my face, my, you know, all these things. And she like felt all around my skull. And she goes, no, you've got a good head for this. We need to do this. Do you trust me? And I was like, I guess like
Aladdin type
like,
shit.
Do you trust me?
Here's the thing: you don't know enough to contradict it. You know, it's like, well, I was actually thinking kind of, you know, when it's shorter here but not up here, or you just don't know how to describe it. And
she put me to ease because she goes, listen, if I fuck this up, and she said this, she was like, if I fuck this up, you're gonna tell everyone that I specifically fucked this up, and I'm gonna lose money. You know what I mean? She's like, my whole vibe is I have to get this right for you. Like she's like, and I'm not a people pleaser, but for this one thing, I have to get it right. And I was like, okay, you seem like you're invested, and
that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then it came out, and I was like, okay,
safe with this big, you know, with the kind of.
I did,
because
felt that she was putting something on the line. Yeah, she was putting something on the line as well, and I was like, okay, we're equals here, because if it is fucked up, I guess I was like, say your name one more time. Like now, I'm gonna remember that, you know. But no, she did a good job. And my original girl got promoted, like I said, to GM of another store. And I was like, that's sick. I was so proud of her.
And this was the most recent haircut?
Yeah.
How far away is the store?
And yet Miguel's wearing a hat tonight. You know,
well, only because it's just like
looks beautiful.
That's fine. I'll take a hat off. I don't care.
Get rid of it.
It's like sleep.
I'm only wearing a hat to be festive. You guys know I don't wear hats.
I'm mad that I didn't have a Santa hat. You know,
me too. I think mine's in the garage.
This is Lily's, and it's barely fitting on top of my head. Like the headset is keeping it down.
Cool.
It looks like it fits.
It's part of the bit.
Yeah.
Like
it's like perfectly designed. If I had to set up a shot, just sit it on right there.
Click.
It's good. Welcome to the Punch Drunk Nerd, the podcast where three friends, three amigos, three bambinos come together to talk about nerd shit. This week, we're going to talk about Wake Up Dead Man, the latest movie by Rian Johnson. But before we do that, let's talk about the news. And before we do that, did I introduce my name already?
Do it.
My name is Luis Gonzalez, and with me is
Miguel Sanchez.
And Ed Bull.
Ooh.
So let's get to it. The Game Awards. You know, Miguel, the biggest gamer. We talk about games all the time. Miguel, hit me. Who won the Game Awards?
I tell you who IGN's favorite game of the year was Obscure. What is it?
That's right, Obscure. And Claire
Obsidian 33. I know words for this one.
Obsidian 33. I think it's a real debate because some people call it Expedition 33, and some people call it Claire Obscure. I feel like that's the more popular way to say it is Expedition 33, but I don't like saying it that way.
I'll say this. There are times when IGN puts things out and I go, without knowing 100% at all, I go, that's Luis. Luis did that. All right. Because you you would not stop talking about that game this year. You played it a bunch.
I did. In fact, I'm thinking about replaying it, and I never do that a lot.
Never do that. I love that, dude. I love it.
But I'm in a tough place because I just got Red Dead, and we've been playing Red Dead Online.
Yes.
And you guys are like, it's crazy that you're playing the online before the story. And I've always been intimidated by the story.
Yes, and you should play the story, regardless of if you do it now or later or whenever. You have it, so you should play it at some point. You know what I mean?
I hear it's like one of the best stories.
Yes, it truly really is, but I also don't want to like put that on you also. Play it, you decide.
Figure it out. Well, I was playing Ghost of Yotei. I haven't even picked that up again just because I don't know why. Like
I beat that recently. That was so fun. It was really good.
More than Tsushima?
No. But it was a really great companion. It was a lot of fun. Okay. I told Bryce, I said, when you're done playing this game, play the next one because it's fun.
I got distracted by like other games. Maybe I'll go. I don't know what I'm going to do. Ed, what games are you playing right now?
Come on, Ed, you're playing some games.
I literally just got Red Dead myself, and because FOMO and all of that. But I've only started the story, and I haven't gotten very far in it. Because we
How many hours do you see on the little side?
Oh,
it's got to be one.
It's got to be, it is not a lot, and just only because since I got it, I've either played Fortnite or Sarah and I have been watching some movies lately.
I have a question.
Yes,
first hour. I need to prepare myself for the first hour because, like, is it serious or can I just come in and come out? The first hour. How much gameplay and cutscenes are there? Would you say?
It starts off with a lot of cutscenes, but I mean, Miguel, why don't you tell him what you told me?
Respectfully, I don't know why he asked you because I'm here to tell you the truth. Okay,
he just played it.
Ed did. No, Ed's fresh. Ed's new to it. I get it.
I'm fresh, but like really fresh.
Well, you're hot off the press is fresh. But you're right. Miguel has played this multiple times.
I don't think I'm even to the point where Miguel says like that's when it kicks off, and not in a negative way. I'm just still.
Anyone listening right now that's played Red Dead 2, they understand immediately what I'm talking about, and what you're talking about is yes, the whole intro of the game is very slow. You're this like band of thieves who has fled a situation that is kind of unclear. Like some heist has gone wrong, and you have fled into the mountains for to like hide, and to like lay low. And so the first I don't think it's a full chapter, but I might be wrong. But like the first part of the story is like you kind of getting to know this crew. They're at their like wits end, basically. They're at the end of the rope. The shit went wrong. They didn't get their money. They're running out of food. They're on this mountain freezing. And you and like a handful of dudes are like trying to forge a way forward to like figure out what the next step is going to be. And when you climb down off that mountain, you were in the game. And they essentially, for the most part, there's like a big chunk they don't open up, but for the most part, they open up the whole game right away for you to just basically go. And then, yes, there's a story to follow, but you're free to roam and kind of explore on your own. What is he doing? I
don't know.
I like that he seems so exasperated. But no, listen, Luis, you'll get to it when you get to it. I am a little worried, but I think for you, the online thing is like, okay, you're going to get your taste of it. And by the time you like play the story, you'll be like, yeah, I want to do this, you know? So I think you're going to have a good time. But, yeah, I mean, are we here talking about video games? Is that what we're talking about? Or Luis, did you want to talk about the, can't hear you. Do you want to talk about the Game Awards or no, bud? We'll just keep going. You know what? Hey, you guys, welcome to the show where we just kind of riff for a little bit. Honestly, what the fuck are we doing? It's almost Christmas. Like, we're ready to go on break. You know, Ed's wearing a Santa hat.
I am.
We all wish we could be this festive. Ed, you've been playing Fortnite this season. Tell us a little bit about that. How do you feel about, like, you've finally figured out the seasons, the chapters, the game pass, and all that?
Yeah. So far, so good. I've unlocked a lot, I think. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. I like that we're back to a big map. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's been interesting. I don't know. I feel like I do pretty well consistently.
You know what I hate, and actually it makes me angry, is how good
do we need a timeout
at Fortnite you are. No, excuse me, I'm speaking. I'm doing
sorry.
a thing now. Well, he'll figure it out, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, I need to talk to you specifically.
All right, let's hear it out.
You know, how dare you, be so
Number
good.
one, how dare you?
And then fuck off, secondly, okay?
Yeah.
You're so good at Fortnite, and it makes me so mad because you don't play a lot of video games, but you come in all of a sudden and you're just like, ba, 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 ba.
I don't know. I feel like I'm terrible in groups, and that's on me.
Now let's unbox that. Let's unwrap that Christmas gift.
I feel like when we're in groups, I'm a burden.
You know what? Fair. All right.
I'm not even going to contradict.
Actually, truth. No, just because every time we turn around, you're like a mile away from us, and
or dead.
Well, I don't think you die as much as you run away. Luis runs away because he's going to go save us because we're all dying. He sees the thing. You run away because there's a chest in the distance, and you thought that's mine. Because
I feel like, and you can chalk this up to your tutelage.
Okay.
I felt like from the off, you taught me to like fill out my locker of guns and health and make sure that shit is 100% before I lock into battle.
Yeah, and you are Dr. Ed. You love the health and the shield prepared. Specifically.
I like to be prepared.
But it's also like a compulsion for you now because it's like you're like, I need the best gun and I won't stop hunting for that gun until I find it. Yeah. And it's like, but also there's people shooting us. Can you just shoot with the green? It's okay. A blue's phenomenal for you, we don't need the purple and the gold and the orange every time.
No, sure. Meg, green is good. Green is good. Blue is
better than gray.
Blue is better, and purple is
pristine. Right,
and gold is just lucky.
Gold is God.
Yeah. Stop it.
Okay. No, we were filling time there. Luis is back. Luis, what's up,
I'm back,
brother?
everybody. My camera's not. There we go. What's up, everybody?
God,
my name is Luis Gonzalez. With me so that was the Game Awards. We're playing Fortnite. Obviously, we're going to keep playing that stuff. Guys, you know what? It's the end of the year. You know what happens at the end of the year? Wrapped results. We're getting Wrapped results from Spotify. You're getting it from Chick-fil-A. You're getting it from DoorDash. You're getting it from where else are you guys seeing Wrapped?
I mean, that's really it.
Okay, well, your haircut place. Miguel got a haircut 10 times.
He only got a haircut 4 times.
2 haircuts this year. You went one way and you went a pretty similar way, and we didn't see you again for ages.
We forgot your name, actually.
Yeah.
Well, we also on this podcast we use Riverside # not an ad, but it's really good if you want to do a podcast.
Could be.
And I opened it and I was like, oh, we've wrapped your year, and I got 2 slides. The first one is like, you guys are funny and like to laugh. And I'm like, okay, great. And the second one was this is the word you use the most out of the whole year. I click it and I had no idea, but the word is
Alien.
We said alien.
That's
the
your
most
fucking
times
fault.
throughout the year.
Oh my God.
Which begs me to ask, Miguel, have you started Alien Earth season 1?
No, I haven't. Okay, I'm sorry.
But you're an Alien fan.
That, you guys keep putting that on me. Yes, I love those movies. I'm sorry, I just haven't sat down and watched the show yet.
But you know what it is? Remember Miguel said this about, like, I love the product, not the content creator, or like the director or the writer or the developer, because we mentioned, like, for us, if there's a director or whatever,
like that person, that name,
we'll always
in this case,
we'll always kind of go see it. And then for you, it's like, well, it was the Breaking Bad example, because we talked about Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. I'm watching Pluribus. We talked about that movie, and you're like, yeah, I mean, I care more about the product than I do about Vince Gilligan. But this is kind of like,
not to say that Vince Gilligan isn't good at what he does,
right?
I just am like, the name is not the draw. It's like, when I'm ready, I'll watch the thing, or I won't. Yeah.
It's like Alien isn't the draw. The product is. Is that what I'm trying to understand?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like the movies, the first 2 movies. Even Prometheus is actually really fun. The newest Alien, Romulus, I liked that movie a lot. I mean, that fucked me up watching that movie. I liked it a lot.
You were shaking after that, I remember.
I know. Yeah, it was like, wow, that was jarring. Okay. And I'm sure the show is equally as good. It's just something about, I'm just also not, I don't know why we do this every episode. You guys like get me going. Like, I don't have to say this every single time. Come on. But it's just like, I don't really binge things. You know what I mean? Like, even movies, I'm like, I have to break them up because I'm like, this is too long, I'm just, I can't sit for that long. Ask me how many days it took me to watch Wake Up Dead Man.
No, I don't want that.
I don't want to know.
2.5 hours? We're going to have to break this up.
2.5 days, more like.
You wish. Okay.
I mean, if that's the best case scenario, yeah.
I love like 15 minutes, like, let me just like.
No.
I'm going to watch an act and then walk away.
I mean, who's to say you can't split an act, like, it's like, it's intriguing. Let me come back to this, What are we even talking about?
We're talking about our top word,
cliffhangers.
Alien. That's pretty much it. Let's keep this moving along. We got trailer talk. Spielberg is back at it again, and he's with his boy Johnny Williams. And this is an Alien movie coming out 6/12/26.
That's when it comes out. The movie is called Disclosure Day.
What did I say? What you just said? Didn't you just say it comes out 6/26/26 or whatever?
I said 6/12/26.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Is that wrong?
He's saying something different. I'm agreeing with what you said, Luis.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
I apologize. Maybe I didn't hear it. That's
the movie's called what?
Disclosure Day. Coming out 6/12/26. Disclosure Day.
Disjunver Day. 12.
Emily Blunt's in this movie. And let's see who else is in this movie.
Josh O'Connor.
Oh, Josh O'Connor. That's right.
Eve Hewson, Colin Firth, Coleman Domingo, Wyatt Russell.
Brother.
Man, Coleman Domingo's in everything, isn't he?
Coleman Domingo, he will not stop.
He will not stop. You can't stop him.
And I love it. I
kind of love that.
I don't want him to stop.
I love that he's like, you know what I mean?
It's
like when he shows up in a movie.
Yeah.
Like, he's not the worst part of that movie. You know what I mean? Like, he's there. He's one of those actors where you're like, hell yeah, fucking Coleman Domingo, let's go, dude. He's kind of like the Pedro Pascal of this last year. He showed up and showed out. And I think there's going to be a point where people are like, oh my God, does he have to be in everything? And you're like, yeah, he kind of fucking does. He's good.
Could he play Kang? I don't know, but that would be pretty.
On a marketing level, you just want those two gentlemen to be on the red carpet when the movie comes out. You know what I mean? They're like fire when they're on the red carpet.
They've got great chemistry. They got great riz.
Yeah. Man, imagine both of them in the same movie.
They would
unstoppable.
Not stop.
Put Robert Downey Jr. in there.
It'd be the most charming movie ever. Who else?
Disclosure Day isn't a charming movie. It's a scary movie. It's about alien invasions. What do you guys think of this trailer?
Can I take the moment? the moment that I locked in on this trailer is it's like the moment for me, which I'm sure is like the moment for the trailer, is when Emily Blunt, she's like the weather girl or whatever, and she starts to like present, and then all of a sudden she kind of like stumbles over her words, and the next thing you know, she's like speaking in this like alien tongue.
Yeah,
I was like, the fuck! It was giving signs because they also do the
clicking.
There's a wide shot where you see the cornfields, right?
The corn. What is that called? I keep wanting to say crosswalk. That's not the right word.
I know what you're saying.
Guys, you know what I'm trying to say.
The cornfields.
When they make the shapes in the cornfields, what's that called?
It's called alien cornfield. Oh no, crop circles. Crop circles. Yeah, when that happens too, it was like obviously that's very like science, but it was just like, yeah, what is going on? And what I loved in the comments are a lot of people were like, I don't really understand what's happening here, and I was like, that's the point.
I fucking love that, dude. I'd love to not watch anything else and just go see this movie and figure it out on the way. And yeah. Our boy Josh O'Connor is in this movie,
right?
Okay, so that's all I'll say about
another rising star.
Yeah, he's on his way up, and I get it now.
Yeah, the same thing about Coleman Domingo. You guys are going to start saying he's in everything, but yeah, he is about to have his
should
moment. Absolutely, he should. I've been saying it, motherfucker.
Ed's got his finger on the pulse on these male actors lately. You're kind of like a year ahead of us on this, you know. And that's got to be said. And truthfully, I mean, that's insane.
Who's the next hot one? Who's the next hot boy, Ed?
Ed, come on. Who's that hot boy, Ed?
Get back to me at the end of the episode. I'll let you know.
I need that.
The log line for disclosure is: if you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you?
Is this like Don't Look Up, where it's like, even if we did everything to tell you,
would you believe it?
Yeah, probably not.
I did see something that said they're faking you out to make you think it's aliens, but really, what if it's something crazy like it's like actually like angels and gods or something like that? Ooh. You know what I mean?
It's the birds.
You know, it's like, okay, I love that. I love that there's like you don't quite know what it is.
Yeah.
So I'll see it on June, what?
12th. It's still got, that same old bloomy blue look as he's been having in his past movies with Jean-Nu Kaminsky. I'm personally not a fan of it, but the moments it worked. It's what's going to capture me, I imagine.
You could argue though that like
it works for this movie.
Some of Spielberg's best movies or like most liked movies, besides the dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, have aliens in it. You know, and it's like, Close Encounter. Did he do E.T.?
Yeah,
right. War of the Worlds, which like kind of found like a following after the fact. Like I think,
I love that movie. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like he can do aliens. It's like, that's his thing, like, all right, this is the one I would be on board for. Like, it's actually more surprising that people really loved. Oh, I'm about to fuck this up. He didn't do West Side Story, did he?
He did.
Yeah.
He did. It's actually more surprising that he was really successful with that movie. Cause you know what I mean? You don't see like Spielberg as like the musical director. You know what I mean? But like Aliens is like, he's like, it's like if Scorsese was like, I'm doing another mob movie.
Right.
Like, well, duh. Of course I'm going to be there.
Take a couple more.
Finally,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm into it. Did I tell you guys this? Sorry, I'm going to ramble now.
No, please.
Did I tell you guys that when I was a kid, at the end of every movie, the credits would roll. And I guess it's just because of the VHSs we had in our house. But I thought every movie was directed by Steven Spielberg when I was growing up.
That's amazing.
I thought he was like the director. I just thought he did all movies. Yes. I had no idea that was like, no, that's a job that people have. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When did you realize like, oh, wait, it's not just this guy. It's other people too.
I was probably like 8 or 9, you know what I mean? Like kind of old, to be like, I've seen a lot of movies. You're telling me he didn't do the Batman movies? I thought that was him the entire time,
Disclosure Day comes out June 12th, 2026. Time to wake up for Wake Up Dead Man. We're about to do a review of it, talk about it. Rian Johnson starring Ed. Here you go. You like to do this. Give us the list. Give us the cast and give us the premise.
All right, here we go. You ready? All right, Wake Up Dead Man, starring Daniel Craig, Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Kerry Washington, Kaylee Spaney, Andrew Scott, Thomas Hayden Church, Jeremy Renner, Mila Kunis, and Daryl McCormick. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, what's the premise of the movie?
The premise is the third entry into the Benoit Blanc trilogy, and now I've got it pulled up. Benoit Blanc returns for his most dangerous case yet.
Dangerous? No, it doesn't say that.
It does, yeah. Most dangerous case yet.
Is this his most dangerous case?
It depends on the number of bodies, right? Doesn't that usually equate to... Okay. So this follows a young Catholic priest who moves to a new church in Chimney Rock, New York, where the Monsignor, played by Josh Brolin, who's like a fire and brimstone kind of priest, is murdered. And this the circumstances are such that this seems like the impossible case for Benoit Blanc, who comes in to help the local authorities find the killer.
Go ahead.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Now, that was a review of Miguel. You just saw it.
For a franchise that is like known to have like a cast, an ensemble, you know, there were some people in this movie that I was like, and obviously I just wasn't paying attention, but I was like, I didn't realize you were in this movie. When Mila Kunis shows up, I was like, what are we doing? You know, and not that I think she's bad at all. I just was like, didn't quite put you in this movie, you know? And like Jeremy Renner, there was like a couple of scenes where I was just like, it feels odd that you're in this movie. And then there was a moment in the movie where I was like, oh my God, this was like his first thing probably, like after he came back, right?
Yes.
And then the entire time I was like, he does look a little different. Like, he's, you know what I mean? It's not just age. Like he's fucking survived death.
Yeah.
And,
not this. Sorry.
Hang on.
Spoilers.
Spoilies. And then there was some that I was like, this is very on the nose. Like Glenn Close. I was like, she just absolutely is. It's like she could just like show up day of and just like knock this thing out of the park, you know? And the more I saw her, the more I liked her, you know? It's a really good cast. They shave it down really quick, right? Like hey, here's the 9 characters or whatever it is.
Right.
And plus the couple of detectives, and that's it. And I, once I kind of like finally got situated, because I actually didn't really remember much of like Knives Out or Glass Onion. So I was just kind of like, okay, I get the gist of these movies. Let me just watch this one. I mean, if I could just say it right now, I had a great time watching this movie. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I also thought it was beautifully shot. I started to say this earlier, and then I was like, well, hang on, let me just like shut up for a second. I'll wait for the podcast. But I just thought it looked beautiful. There were a lot of really great shots. Obviously in the church, like everything in the church was just like pristine. Like the light would come in and it just was like dancing across everyone's like faces. And it was like, I get what's happening here. But even in the nighttime shots, I thought were like really well done. I'm in the moment of rambling here, but I just thought it was, really good. I thought it was really interesting. The fact that, Benoit Blanc didn't come in for like 45 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
Like really like let us sit with these characters. And I think honestly, that's what really like made me enjoy Josh O'Connor so much in this movie, and then go, oh, okay. He's good. I've just been kind of an asshole all these months or whatever. But yeah, no, this was a lot more fun than I expected it to be. And I kept thinking, I got it. You know, I kept being like, I can see. I know who it was.
Yeah,
I know who it is.
But
and then by the end, it was like it was a mix of a lot of things that made me go, oh, I only understood a piece of it, you know?
Right.
And it was nice. You know, that's the fun of these movies, right? It's like the who done it, like who done it, you know? And so it was very interesting. But I won't ramble too much. What did you guys think?
Luisio, I'm trying to let you guys go first because
you go first.
I kind of gave my initial thoughts 2 weeks
No,
back.
I liked it. I liked it too.
Someone hated it.
I liked it a lot. No, I liked it a lot. I did. I just don't want to. I didn't want to talk. I just like bouncing off of everybody.
Sure. Maybe go ahead and talk because I think Sarah just got back and the dogs are going to bark.
Okay. No, I mean, listen. Yeah, it was super fun. I liked it a lot. I mean, I don't know. It was just a good, delicious, enjoyable movie to sit back and see some stellar performances from Josh Brolin and Glenn Close. So like these guys are just like locked in. It looked great. I like some of the shots that were done in the past. With kind of those like rich colors and done behind like stained glass imagery and things like that. I don't know. It was a fun time. I had a fun time with it. And Ed, what did you think about it?
So I've seen it twice now, and I told you guys I was looking forward to a second viewing because with these movies in particular,
it's good.
You spot more things that you never know if like. You always question like, oh, was that just shimmied in? Was that detail just kind of thrown in there just to justify such and such? But no, I mean, like Rian Johnson does the work, man, and like you see all of these things throughout, and the little hints, the little characteristics, the mannerisms of all the characters, and. Yeah, it's just so much fun. You can feel that everybody's having fun making it. And like you said, Miguel, I liked that similarly to the first movie where Benoit Blanc is a side character to Ana de Armas's main character. This very much feels the same. Whereas Glass Onion, it was kind of like a duo between him and Janelle Monáe.
Oh, but she was really good in that movie too.
And she was really good too. I mean, that's the thing is like they pair him with like great people, and like I said, everybody is just having a good time and vibing with it. And Josh O'Connor is no exception. I think he's really good here, like genuinely really good. And Glenn Close, like you guys already said, is phenomenal. I can't wait to get more into that. But I was just loved her in this. And there are those moments too where throughout you think you're guessing what's happening or what's going to happen, and then they switch something up. But there was that point where I was just like, oh man, I wish they were using Glenn Close more, or whatever. But everybody, especially her, but everybody gets like a little bit of a moment to shine, even if it's some are less than others. But yeah, I thought the mystery was really well played out. It keeps you guessing. I love the look of it. The lighting details are fantastic. Benoit Blanc's costumes are fantastic. Yeah, let's get into it.
They did this fun thing where, what's his name? Josh O'Connor is talking to the different parishioners and trying to get some insight. And I don't think they did it for every shot, but for a couple shots, they frame it as if like the person talking is in like a documentary, and it looked like somebody was answering kind of like documentary type questions in the framing of it all. And then I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like it's an interesting way to like introduce these people into a format that we're all kind of always used to seeing,
Totally. He uses a lot of those kind of telling techniques throughout. You mentioned the stained glass earlier, but there's a couple of scenes, but there's a scene at the beginning where Benoit Blanc first arrives and he's at the church and they're discussing his lack of faith and his thoughts on religion and God and stuff like that. And as he's doing so, the sun kind of disappears, and and he's talking about the negatives of the church that someone like me is just like and but then you have somebody like Josh O'Connor who not only embraces
shine.
But he embraces it, but then it's like yes-anding what he said, and it's like, but because he represents the purest, most ideological version of faith that we would all like to see a lot more of.
Yes,
and that's what Benoit Blanc sees throughout this film, and it's like a learning curve for Benoit Blanc. He's not just like the perfect detective or whatever, he gets a little bit of humble pie in a certain way in this film, and I kind of love that twist too. I found the ending kind of emotional.
Yes.
I was like really locked in both times, in fact. But yeah,
I loved that they let Josh O'Connor like come into his own, and Benoit Blanc to kind of just to put the button on what you're saying. Even in his kind of like anti-religion, like he saw the benefit of what he was doing and like how he could be good to people.
Yeah.
And it was just really nice that like even the worst of the people in this movie had a moment where they could be kind of absolved of their sins,
Yeah.
And it was just, you could tell it was like his whole journey was like, I'm feeling really guilty about my past. And I really just want I just really just want to like be like a servant of the church and of the Lord or whatever. But then he would live those moments as well. Like when, Luis, the construction, like office admin, like there was a moment where he like in all of the hustle and bustle kind of paused to talk to her. Yeah. And like truthfully hear her out and see. And it was just like, oh man, like this is literally what you're born to do.
Mm-hmm. And tonally it's such a switch too. And it could have fell flat on its face because like leading up to it, it's like
kind of a little silly.
Yeah, it's played up for the silliness of it, but then it takes like that turn, and
I think because
he plays it so well.
You know what I mean? Like he flips that switch on, and it feels very genuine. He goes like, "Well, yeah, I obviously like I need all these things to happen, but like, well, I'm going to stop and listen to you right now because it seems like I need to."
Yeah.
And even in the woods later, like after he thinks she's murdered these people and all this guilt is upon him, like he still stops and he's like, well, I have a duty to these people. And, it really did. This movie really sold me on him. And although I really love challengers, you know what I mean? This one was the one I was like, oh, if
anything, that just shows you the range is like, because he's such a douche in that. And here he's such like a likable guy.
Yeah.
I think he's fantastic. So, I mean, since we're talking about it, though, can we talk about some of the twists and turns? Like, get into that spoiler territory. So, anybody who hasn't seen it, like, tune out now. Come back to us when you have watched it. It's on Netflix. But, like, so... I mean, it turns out to be somewhat of a conspiracy as a result of Josh Brolin's actions. The whole big thing is this, like there's this family fortune from the previous priest or whatever that got lost somewhere, and he's buried in this massive crypt and stuff like that. And I guess that's kind of like the red herring of the whole thing, right? But yeah, so Josh Brolin's character gets murdered by, I guess, a trio of folks. Mm-hmm. Glenn Close, Jeremy Renner's doctor, and I guess Thomas Hayden Church. Samson. Yeah. What did you guys think about reveal?
I mean, I honestly, throughout the whole thing, I was so lost in the sense where like I couldn't decide who did it, and the way it was coming together and the information was pulling, it really was like edge of my seat. Who is who? Like it made me glue onto every scene just to catch any details or clues I could get. But it was played out and orchestrated so nicely that you never really caught wind of it, and you got to spend a lot of time with all these different people. Which is great. But yeah, I never knew what was going to happen until near the end.
Yeah. Like you felt like you guessed right before the end? Or
I was just there for I didn't know what was going to happen until it was slowly like at the end is what.
Right. I see.
What I realized by the end of it is that I didn't quite understand all the pieces, but I feel like I clocked right away that Glenn Close and Thomas Hayden Church were going to be involved somehow, because there was a couple things that I really like latched onto in the beginning. One was like his like kind of like undying love for her, right?
Yeah.
Like she was like his North Star or whatever. But also they talked about the crypt and how like it can only be opened two ways. And like one was with construction equipment and the other one was like from the inside.
The
so
Lazarus.
Like, okay. Yeah. And I was like, okay. And then when you see the green pit later, I was like, oh, like Wake Up Dead Man. Like Wake Up Dead Man kept playing in my head while I was like watching this movie. I was like, I see that theme throughout. But I didn't quite place Jeremy Renner, you know. I was like, I didn't see how he fit into it. So and then if we're talking about red herrings, I think like Kerry Washington, like there was a moment where Kerry Washington and Glenn Close had like a one small scene together where they were like, and I was like, oh, she's involved somehow. And then there was a moment also where I thought Kaylee Spaney was like the spurned, like, faithful believer. And she was going to be like, no, I spent all this money and you promised me, you know, whatever. But at the end in my heart of hearts, I was like, no, it's going to be Glenn Close for sure is somehow involved. Cause she's just too close to it all. But the way it played out was not good. The fact that like the plan didn't go the way they wanted it to, and she had to kind of like put a ribbon on it all to like, you know, to make it look neat. I didn't expect any of that. And the scene they show us where Glenn Close is a little girl talking to the harlot wife or whatever, and then they reveal like what she really says to her. I was like, oh yeah, that was a moment. And I kind of was like, I get why she fucking beat the shit out of that little girl, to be honest. Like, you know, I mean, no, it's not right, but it's like, I get it, sure. You know,
especially when the little girl's laughing and taking it. You know what I mean?
Like, oh, you're fucking crazy.
You're crazy. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a miracle you haven't murdered more people.
I tell you, the one thing that I was like I don't think this would happen in real life was the fact that, kind of right away, the, Father Judd was, kind of like a suspect, a person of interest, and then they just let him like solve the case with them. I was like, I don't think that would happen ever in real life, like because he could contaminate all of the evidence immediately. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I was like, and then like that one point where he like sneaks him out of the police station, and they go to Dr. Nat's house or whatever, and they're just like walking. No one's wearing gloves. No one's wearing like thing on their feet. They're like stepping on all the broken evidence, and I was like, I don't. Like Benoit Blanc at one point makes it very clear, like, "Oh, I'm not a police officer." You know, he's like, and you're like, "I know, okay, like I can tell you're kind of not doing it right." You know, I watch a lot of true crime, okay.
Like when he's playing with the corpse in the
he was wiggling it,
he kind of touching it a lot. I feel like you should be wearing gloves, you know.
Oh, he was wearing gloves for that. But...
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's really funny you say that because he was so particular about two little red strands that he was like, I need to see everything. And then it was two red strands, but you're right. He enters into a scene like and
kind of willy nilly, you know.
Yeah.
But.
He's so good in it, though.
Overall, it really was a ton of fun. You know, as you mentioned Benoit Blanc's wardrobe earlier.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, I could not stop staring at, besides his hair, which I was like, magnificent.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
That little fucking like gray white stubble beard that he has, I was like, if I could pull that off, I would. Okay.
I know.
I mean, just beautiful man. All right, dude. I'm like, yeah, go solve that case, Benoit. All right. We believe in you. It actually didn't surprise me that Mila Kunis was like, we need the world's greatest private eye to come in and do this. I'm like, yeah, he looks like he can do this.
Fucking fantastic. I mean, he looks better than he ever has. You know what I mean? Just like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, James who? You know?
James
like,
what? With his short ass hair, you know, he looks great. He is aging like a fine wine.
You know, one of my favorite moments in this movie was when he's like, I want you to write down what happened that night. Mm-hmm. And then he like looks in the other room and he sees like the whiskey or whatever. And he was like, I'm going to make myself comfortable. I was like, hell yeah, dude.
He gets a cigar and everything.
He sits down in front of that fireplace. I was like, honestly, we'll be here all night, dude. I love this. This seems like I love that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of good one-liners like that throughout the movie where it just like caught me off guard, but how awesome they were.
Young, dumb, and full of Christ.
I know.
I fucking love that line. That's so brilliant.
I was sitting there the entire time going, I saw Ryan Johnson say, I've got a concept for a fourth movie. And I was watching this one going like, but how many more could you actually do? Like, this has to be so difficult to make these like whodunits.
Honestly, on top of this, he was doing his TV show, Poker Face, which had like multiple stories within each one. So it's like this man, the way he can churn out these little mysteries. I'm sure it's like a science on it. Yeah.
Yeah, then you're right. There has to be like a formula he's following or something to be able to churn these out because, I mean, at this point, I'm spent.
The fact that like Poker Face was a similar kind of situation of like a new mystery every week.
Yeah.
And he told that within like a 45-minute to an hour time frame. Like, yeah, it's pretty, without feeling repetitious, to be honest. Like it stays fresh every time.
You're so right. Like out of all these three and then those 2 seasons worth, it's surprising how they're able to just keep it fresh.
Yeah. Without feeling derivative or like it's copying. I mean, and obviously he does like a lot of testaments to like Agatha Christie and stuff, even like this movie alone. But no. It's great, and it looks so good too. I keep saying that. It's just like one of those things. I wish it was again on the theater, but yeah, it looks really good.
One of my favorite shots is when the harlot mom went through the doors, and there was a big old red sun behind, or the moon was behind her. It looked. Oh, that was like the coolest. Do you guys remember
those
that
scenes were so vivid, like so like, and her she had like that crazy eye look, No, it's very effective. And then you've got all this like Catholic symbolism and architecture and stuff. Yeah.
No, I thought it was so funny when like he's saying all of his sins or whatever, like, and he's like, oh yeah, 5 Hail Marys, 1 Glory Be, go. And it's just like, that is such a real thing where you'll just say the most heinous thing or the most basic thing and you just get the same thing. It's just like, 5 Hail Marys, 1 Glory Be, to our fathers, Hail Mary. It's like, okay. And then
they just mix it up every now and again.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you do or how bad it is. It's always kind of like Luis, that's like the combo.
A quantity, yeah.
Luis, can you like say one right now? Could you just like?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? You said 5 Hail Marys or
5
whatever.
5 Hail Marys and 2 Glory Bees. Yeah, like, 3 Our Fathers and 5 Hail Marys.
But what is that? But like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, is that something you have to go pray?
So afterwards, you go and you kneel down. You say, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done." And you just do the whole thing. You do it 3 times,
like doing lines.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's
doing scriptures. Ed,
and then you do the Hail Mary.
We're not doing
with you. Blessed art among women. Blessed are
I mean, look at the chalkboard.
But you do that like however many times he says it. And that's pretty much it. Sometimes like you go to a real priest. They're like, all right, do 3 rosaries. And like, God damn, that's a lot, But I mean, it's like, he's like, yeah, let's be serious about this, It's few priests are like, okay, well, I need you to like apologize to this person or whatever. No, it was never that. But those were few and far between. They never really like went that radical. It was always the simple, like, yeah, just do penny work and you'll be done kind of thing.
All right.
Wow.
So, yeah, no, I mean, it was, it reminded me of school. The whole red chasubles that they were wearing, because that was what you wear on Good Fridays. It just worked out that it was the same week, the blood and the
purple on Sunday, right?
It's purple on Lent. So purple on Lent and Advent. So right now we're in Advent, where it's always like when you're awaiting something or when something's coming up, you're kind of in purple colors. And then white's Christmas, obviously. And then green is like every day, like basic, like there's nothing, special today. It's just basic
like
green.
In Fortnite, guys.
What do you mean?
Like green is a basic gun.
Oh yeah.
Was nicer, flashier.
Yeah.
White, pristine.
It's the best.
Yeah.
And then the red is like kind of the really bloody ones, like Good Friday, when obviously
somebody
a god dies. So you're like, we're gonna wear red today. I think out of all the days, we'll wear that color. But it fit perfectly with the whole thing. I thought it was going to be like we're going to have Josh Brolin wake up on Easter. And I was like, oh my God. But no, they didn't do that. They were like, okay, it's Easter, blah, blah, blah. We're moving on. So they didn't do it to the T, you know, like really exactly on the nose. So what else? Yeah. 10 out of 10.
The bartender who has a cameo in every one of the films so far.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so in The Glass Onion, he was like the just random stoner dude who was going around the island. It's like, I'm not here. And then in the first one, he was like the Benoit Blanc fan who was like the lieutenant detective under what's his name?
Lakeith Stanfield or whatever.
Yeah, Lakeith Stanfield. He, it was like his. So he's been in all three movies.
Speaking of that, did you guys clock and I'm literally asking. I don't have the answer. The Joseph Gordon-Levitt thing. You know, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in like all of his movies. Have you guys known this?
No.
And he was supposed to be in this one.
He is in this one. He's in literally all of his movies. Rian Johnson's movies. He was in all of the Knives Out so far, like usually in like some sort of voiceover role. Like in Glass Onion, he was like the speaker. Like,
wait, no, I didn't know this. So
I wish I brought this up because someone knew it. Now I feel like I have to like give you the answer.
I remember that vaguely because he also was in an episode of Poker Face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that guy who's also in all of J.J. Abrams' projects. It's like, you know, when they get their little like character actor that's like, yeah, he's got to be in all
like
of them.
The starter actor, like Brick was their first movie.
His first thing together. Yeah.
So,
but I actually didn't see what he was in this movie, and I was asking genuinely, and now I'm like, oh, you guys didn't know. All right.
Have you got it pulled up, Luis?
I'm trying to read it right now, but it's kind of hard to.
Just Google it, you know.
But it's the article's like, and this, and this, and this, and now I'm at the comments. He's in it. He's the baseball announcer on the TV, and you can hear him in one scene in particular. You really hear him talk. I got to write baseball commentary. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. There you go.
I'll listen out for it next time. You know,
because you're gonna watch this 2-3 more times.
Oh, 100%. This is
a fun one to rewatch. I remember when Glass Onion came out, I watched it like 2 days later. I was just in the couch by myself with the Duffs, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna put this on by myself. Bloop bloop. I don't know where they went, and then I just
rich with detail. Like you can just find something new every time. Yeah,
you're like, oh, there was the devil head. Yeah, there it is. You know, when you see it beforehand.
On your second view, did you see it the second time?
It's 100%,
there, right?
Yeah.
It's nice to catch all those things.
Yeah, there's something else too. Well, you see the devil head in the robe, but then the devil head in the background on the second lamp, and you hear the flask. You hear the flask clattering every
when
time.
He falls.
That was another one that Sarah and I were both like, oh, there it is, kind of thing. I'm blanky on it though.
Is it? What about when they like keep panting from the skull, like the first dead body, you know, it's just all bones, and then it pans from the head to the stomach? Is there like a cobweb, like a hole inside the stomach where they took the diamond?
Oh, interesting.
You know, like I wonder if he looked at that and clocked it. It's like, oh, because someone
like he knew it was already missing
by seeing the misplaced cobwebs.
I want to say because I feel like I caught that one the first time, maybe.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
While I'm thinking about it, I want to say the thing that I hated the most about this movie, and this was like a Joffrey, like Game of Thrones Joffrey level hate. Okay,
the
influencer, the Cy Curtis or whatever his name is, Cy whatever, man. Every fucking time he came on screen, and this is a shout out to that actor because like I truly hated him, but like there's something that just really bothers me about people pulling out their phones and recording you without asking, which I get. Like there are places where it's allowed, you know, you're
like Disney World or something.
You don't need permission, you know, but just the fact that people just like will kind of like suck your soul into their fucking iPhone and then put it on the internet without a care in the world because it furthers their own purpose and not yours. it just like really rubbed me the wrong way. I was just like, I hate this person. And at the end, he was like, if you fucking replace the roof of this church, I'll audit you.
You change the wine to something else. Yeah.
And what was great about that whole thing was like, they knew he was like, I invite you to come to the church anytime. And you knew he wasn't going to come back. And there it was the entire time, like right in front of him, you know? But no, he just like, and then the fact that she like took him in and he was a fucking cunt about things, you know, and he was, you know, I was just like, yeah, go away. I hate you. I hope you never get anything in life, you know?
I want to give a shout out to another favorite shot real quick, but I didn't want to forget it. The reveal of the skeletons in the acid was
nice.
Love it. Like the emerald green
it's the bird's eye view of it when you slowly the reveal. Yeah, no, that's really nice.
The Lazarus pit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so beautiful.
Grim. Yeah, beautiful, but like grim, and
you know,
like you feel like you can almost smell it in the air.
And this movie, I spent the entire first time watching it, watching every little clue. I was like, I'm gonna pick up on it. I'm gonna find it on this first view. And obviously, there's a shot where he like spins the ring. And they show you the ring. So I was like, okay, obviously we're going to see the ring again. But also there was like a smudge of a fingerprint. And I was like, I got really into this. I was like, oh, his fingerprint is going to come up somewhere else because they got it off this ring. Like I was like, they're telling me this right now and I'm fucking picking up on it. Okay. But no, it ended up just being like, it's like, there his dead body is without all of his skin on it. You're like, yeah, all right, there it is. Okay.
That was a good way to present it that way.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Totally. Well, I'm so glad. I'm relieved that you guys liked it so much. Miguel, I was worried that maybe you weren't the biggest Knives Out fan, you know, or whatever. But
I've seen them all. I just like haven't like revisited them, you know.
Sure, yeah. But no, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That was a good time. And you know what? We're going back home for Christmas to see all the families, and I'm trying to decide what family could we watch this with, because there is a couple of like sacrilegious moments, you know, and I'm like, I don't really want to watch this with my in-laws, maybe, you know what I mean?
But they might get a laugh, like, that is how it is in church. You know what I mean?
With them, it's like a lot of robes. I'm like, yeah, they would get that, and like, you know.
And the ending is just so where it kind of like, again, it's like the good guy for Christ actually won, like, and he's a good guy kind of thing. It wasn't like, oh yeah, he did the crime, or
it's all about
he's
this,
keeping the diamond and he's going,
you know, and so it leaves with that nice message of like, I'm here to take in and care of everybody, and that's I don't know, that's a good message to anyone, even if it's
100%,
because they're not disrespecting the religion either. Because there was that moment when he tells like why he likes it and the stories it tells and the truth that is in that story, that, you know, there's no other way to do it but than to make a religion, and he's like, damn, you're right.
And his whole Damascus moment too, that's him being like, I see the vision without having to like buy into the vision.
Yeah,
you know?
We're pulling at the same thread, you know, just in different languages.
Exactly. You know, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'm going to see if I can get my parents to watch Wicked, the first one, and then I'll watch with her parents. I'll watch Wake Up Dead Man, and we'll see if I can if I can't get both those movies
on that big screen too. Ooh, mama,
you know,
I like the clever editing when he showed him he's like, oh, I recorded the whole thing that like had all of our, you know, dirty secrets. He has it, and then he presses play, and then it cuts to the scene. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then when the scene ends, you see him go back to the same thing, and it's like triggered by a sound effect. I don't know. I just think that stuff's like, he's very clever, and not just the stories. Like he's finding clever things to do with the shots, with the writing.
It's a very tight movie overall. Yeah. Like everything works, you know.
You know, everything was thought out and you know, had intention. Yeah, which is nice. It's always nice to have like a movie instead of it just being like, oh, we had like all these safety shots, you know, a wide, a close up, and just like splice it up, and we'll figure it out in post. This, I feel like when he goes in, he's like, we're gonna lock in this one shot, this one move, and that's how we're gonna tell it. Which is, you can feel it,
and it feels so much more personal this time around too. Which is, you know, nice because it just lends every each one of these has its own kind of character. You know what I mean? Like Knives Out was a very kind of like full Thanksgiving-y vibe. within a family. The second one was in like the beautiful Mediterranean and felt like a summer movie during a time of pandemic and stuff like that. And then this one is dark and gothic and a little gloomier, but still hilarious throughout, you know, doesn't lose that levity or that spark of character. But yeah, no, they're just, I love them. Like, keep making them, please.
I like that it's not, let's just redo what we did with the sequel and do something like if everything can have its own character and color, that's like, I'm game for. You know, I don't want to come back and see another Wake Up Dead Man. Show me something different.
Right, new. Yeah. Like, Benoit Blanc is the only running thread. Like,
he lost his cup of coffee. You know, he's got to find it.
There's a meme going around right now where it's like, this is my perfect Knives Out cast. And the meme, the joke of it is it's just like it's like the Lord of the Rings cast all together again, or like the famous Star Wars cast all together again. But I did see one that was like this is my Knives Out perfect cast, and it's Benoit Blanc, and then it's like all the Muppets, and then at the very end of the slide was Daniel Day-Lewis, and I was like, actually, yeah, like
that's like yeah. Muppet
just like
Christmas Carol.
a Muppet movie with him, yeah, that works. But then you also add like Daniel Day-Lewis, who's probably the bad guy, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, I would watch the shit out of that.
That would be like a fun, like Moriarty to Sherlock Holmes kind of matchup.
Okay, I have a fun game.
Okay.
We're going to make up together the new cast for Knives Out, but we all get 2 picks.
Okay.
And we have to go in order. So we'll go Ed, Miguel, me, and then it goes back to Ed, Miguel, me.
Have to go first.
But like a free bingo space, like Benoit Blanc is obviously there. You don't get to say
right. Exactly.
Right. So we have to. Okay.
Daniel Craig is Benoit Blanc.
I think Daniel Craig would be really good in this, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay.
Let me pull up something so I have a point of reference here. Yeah.
Okay, my first person.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it this way.
Is sorry.
No, I
seem
like
to
it.
be the only one ready. Okay.
No, you're ready. Let's do it.
My first one is going to be Quinta Brunson, okay, from Abbott Elementary. I think she
really good.
I think she would fit into this world nicely. Okay.
Yeah. That's very good.
Now I have to think about my second person. So
it's a good shout. Okay. There's one that I just kind of came across where I was instantly like, yes, I want that. Jessie Buckley.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Damn, these are good. Okay.
All right, Luis.
Fuck. I wish
we've
I had.
Also got to keep in mind, like, you know, do these people work together?
Yeah. No, I have one. Okay, fuck it. Let's whatever. We need to have one of these. Let's have a Walton Goggins in there.
Oh, that's good. That's going to change my answer. Okay, that's nice. A part of me wants to say, because he's a big name actor, but is also very character driven. Like Christian Bale would really work in a Knives Out movie.
Yeah,
but I don't want to be so basic, bitch. So let me think.
That's what I was afraid with Walton.
Benoit Blanc's brother or something like that.
He could be literally anyone. Christian Bale. You know what I mean? He's a chameleon. I had someone a second ago. Also kind of a basic bitch answer because she's also really good. But like Olivia Colman would do really well.
That would be very good.
You know, like she would fit beautifully in that universe.
Okay.
Is that your vote?
Yeah, just because I don't want to think too hard on this.
Okay, so we have Quinta Brunson, Jessie Buckley, Walton Goggins, Olivia Colman.
A lot of bad bitches in this one, all right?
Okay, I'm going to go Benicio del Toro. I feel like that's a basic
yeah, you know, but it's also like they would do really good. All of these people would do really well.
I need to. Okay, you know who I would be? Okay, I think I got someone. I have to remember his name though, because I've only seen him in a few things.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? Uh-oh.
No, I'm just like, who's it going to be? You know.
I would like to see. How do you pronounce his name? David Johnson.
Yes. Oh, good shout. Yes. Brilliant.
He's the synth
droid from
the droid in Alien
Romulus.
Oh, fuck yes. Absolutely. Oh my God. He's so good.
Yeah.
I'm watching The Long Walk right now too. He's really good in that.
Do you know the TV series, Long Walk? It's like 15-minute episodes, right, Miguel?
I like the way they put that show together. My God. Now that I'm thinking about it, you said Walton Goggins, but like from White Lotus this last season, Sam Rockwell would also be really good in this type of environment.
100%. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to be like who's in the latest like movies and TV shows, but it's like who's like an old person that would be really good, because we had Christopher Plummer in the first one,
and he was so fantastic.
Like Ian McKellen would be really good.
He would be very, very good.
Like who's old and also alive?
June Squibb.
Oh my God, she would kill.
Yeah.
She would kill.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I don't know.
Viola Davis would be good in the.
Yes, also another kind of basic bitch answer, because it's like obviously she could do that. She could do it with her eyes closed.
But yeah, exactly. Like,
but
in
she
the
would
way
be so good.
You got like Glenn Close just bringing gravitas to the smallest of roles.
Like kind of just showing them, hey, this is how you fucking do it.
Stand back. I'm acting right now.
This is me having fun. This is easy. Yeah.
So my wallpaper changed while we were talking. All of a sudden, I'm very blue, very cool. All of a sudden.
So there we go. We got Benoit. Did I already read this? Benoit Blanc, Quinta Brunson, Jesse Buckley, Walton Goggins, Olivia Colman, Benicio del Toro, and David Johnson.
I love that.
Honestly,
now hold on. We can. This is what I was thinking.
We're missing someone. I think
we can add a seventh person, and this person could be maybe together. We can decide. This person can be next with Benoit. Like this, he's the Ana de Armas. He's the Josh O'Connor.
I kind of want David Johnson to be that character.
You know what? I was feeling that too. Okay, we're moving up David Johnson to that role. So let's
add someone.
Yeah.
Oh man, and I hate this because it's like I don't want to be basic bitch. There's so many good people.
Like,
who's an actor?
But an older character was really good. I think that's
Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes, but the same thing about Viola Davis. Like, you have to like Glenn Close in this movie. Like, there's like a person who's like, you've been doing this shit for so long.
Yeah,
like you can't put too many of them in the same movie, because otherwise
that's
it's
Benicio and Walton. Like they kind of stole up the. Olivia Colman's in this too. Well, never mind. Yeah, we have too many. We need like.
But Ralph Fiennes is a good answer.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
he's in another movie.
I agree.
He's not in this one.
Okay.
Like you can't say people like Leonardo DiCaprio or Owen Wilson or something.
Small scale.
There's an in between of like new and somewhat seasoned, who's not like been around for 4 decades.
This is a basic answer too. I'm not gonna. He's gonna be in another movie. Is Pattinson?
Yeah,
but that's a basic.
I didn't think about that. Well,
that's too basic.
He's also like he's
in everything. If you put Zendaya in here.
What about a good strong supporting character, like someone like Bryan Cranston?
Oliver Platt,
Oliver Platt.
Oh, Oliver Platt.
I like that.
I like to throw his name around because he's
I love that.
But Bryan Cranston also, because even though he's big, he knows how to like blend,
Yeah.
Right. He's been doing like a couple of ensembles lately.
Yeah.
It's just everyone knows. I don't know. He would. You know what I mean? I guess is the answer I would say.
Yeah.
And I want somebody who.
Giancarlo Esposito. I'm basically listing Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad at this point. Yep.
Jesse Plemons would be great in A Knives Out. And he could be a small role.
David Johnson, Quinta, Jesse, Walton, Olivia, Benicio, and Oliver Platt.
Oh, you know who else?
I do like Oliver Platt.
David Duchovny. He would be really good. You know what I mean?
That would be good.
Because he's like, he's big enough, but not too big,
Well, you could replace, if you're doing Oliver Platt, you could replace Walton with Dave Duchovny.
Ooh.
I was going to say those two are interchangeable, and I would mean, I'll take either. What's her
Because
name?
Oliver Platt can be that big character that Walton kind of occupies, and then you give it to cool David Duchovny, who's kind of like.
What's her face from X-Files?
Oh, if we're thinking about, no, I mean, obviously she would be amazing as well. Gilligan,
Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson. Yeah.
You got me there. Yeah.
While I'm thinking about Quinta Brunson, Vince Staples would probably also be really fun. You guys don't know who Vince Staples is? Yeah, if I can throw him out there.
Mr. Staples.
Steven knows who I'm talking about. He's a rapper / actor. All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good.
Like he would also be really fun. Like pair them up together because they were really good in Abbott Elementary together.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is good.
Oh, we don't love that answer. Okay,
all
right. Cool.
I don't recognize him. I'm just like, okay, I could see that.
Watch some clips with him, and because he's got a very dry sense of humor, like very, like you almost can't tell he's joking. Like you're like, I think he's being serious, And I like that vibe. I think we could be here all night doing this.
But I do think we've captured a really good selection there, ending with Oliver Platt.
What's great is then it's like what's the next movie? We could literally
keep doing this.
Right. Every other movie
one together. Say it again, Luis, one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have David Johnson, Quinta Brunson, Jesse Buckley, Walton Goggins, Olivia Colman, Benicio del Toro, and Oliver Platt. Do we want Walton or do we want to switch for David?
I like Walton.
I like Walton too. Now that we're
just a little bit more.
David Duchovny was a little more just like I'm just trying to pull someone. There
we go.
Like
we got to make a poster of this and put it up.
I dig it. My God, what an episode! Let's get to what we're into.
Miguel, look at this. We used to have 2.5 hour episodes.
I like that we slimmed down though. We found our groove.
Miguel, what are you into this week?
Can I ask you guys this? This is a really quick question, okay? I deleted what I was going to talk about. Guys, we're in the holiday seasons. It's Christmas, okay? Mm-hmm. What I would love, just off the cuff, really chill. We don't need a whole ranking. But what are your holiday movies? Like when you think every year I have to watch these Christmas movies because we have a list in our house.
Right.
That's like sacred and we have to watch them all. Me and my wife. So what? Okay. I see it, Ed. I see it. The Muppet Christmas Carol for Ed right away.
Yeah, that would probably be up there. That's the first thing that I think of. When I think of Christmas, it's the Muppet Christmas Carol movie.
But I didn't ask what you think of. Do you have like a list? Do you do a movie every season?
I'll say this, we probably don't religiously watch the same movie every Christmas.
You're going for a vibe. You're like, what's the vibe?
We're feeling it out. Oh, sometimes really it's like a time for us to watch like movies that just came out.
I do like that about you guys is like you guys get together with the family and then you guys watch like the big movie of the year. As a family.
Yeah, I think last year we watched Bradley Cooper's movie. We watched Wicked. We watched like just all that holiday new Oscar-y movies. And we all get to experience it together. So there's so many new stuff that it's kind of hard for me to be like, I need to get these 3 movies in. But usually, like last year we saw Muppet Christmas Carol. If you ask me which Christmas movie I want to see first, I'm with Ed. That's like top tier. And then Home Alone, is really fun. I like Home Alone too.
Yeah.
That's
of course you do.
We just watched Santa Claus, funny enough.
It's a good one. It's on the list too. I mean, I have like a list of movies that we watch. It's like The Holiday, Love Actually, not in any order. Santa Claus, Home Alone 1 and 2. Noel has jumped up, the Disney Plus with Anna Kendrick. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. Have you guys seen that movie?
No.
Ed, can I tell you? You guys got to watch that one. And I think you might roll your eyes a little bit here and there, but it lands.
I have a problem with rolling my eyes. So even if I enjoyed it, I might roll my eyes.
I was surprised at how much like Noel, we were talking about tonight, became like an instant classic in our house. We liked it right away. Forgoing some CGI here and there. It's a fun movie.
Movie I should put back on is that one that came out last year with Paul Giamatti.
Oh my God, The Holdovers, another instant classic.
Yeah.
I can't believe we haven't even talked about that one this year. I love that movie. It feels like Christmas right away. Now that's a really solid one.
That's a good one that I might like put on.
Yeah, I mean, similarly, Home Alone, Muppets, obviously. A recent one that that Sarah introduced me to the last few years that I'm like locked into is A Christmas Story. I love that.
That's a good
movie. It's a good vibe.
I've only seen it a couple times, but I remember that first time watching it being like, oh my God, I see why this is so good.
Yeah,
he laid there like a slug.
Like I get it, and like it's sweet, it's sincere, it's of a time, but like not in a bad way. Like it still feels timeless.
You know, it's a movie that my family would see pretty much like every year. Here's one is the Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
Okay, and that's kind of like that's like the family thing, you know what I mean? It's like family by family. Like you have movies that are like
at some point, it's just like they
ones.
put it on in the background, and it's just like, well, we're put on the Christmas Vacation.
It's one of those. I was going to say is one of those, like so many others, where there was a period of time where they would just play endlessly
all the time
on TV all the time. Yeah, like throw on the TV, and you're going to catch one of those movies we've just mentioned. Basically,
no, go ahead.
We've been. I would argue Netflix has a bunch of solid kid Christmas movies.
Yeah.
One that me and Lily did watch recently again was Shaun the Sheep: The Flight Before Christmas.
Very Ed Ball Christmas movie.
It's just like a 30-minute one, but it's a delight. It's hilarious. There's a reference in there that Lily now understands because she's seen the movie that it references. There was one that, funnily enough, before we started recording, our friend Eric Jew reached out to me to say another Netflix film called That Christmas, which is another animated film. We watched that for the first time last year, and it's really quite good. Like, it's very funny. It's basically these kids get left at home. They live in this small village, and it's based in England. And these the parents go out for like a night. I think it's like just like a late Christmas party somewhere. And they kind of like spin off the road and out into a lake, a frozen lake, and they can't budge, otherwise the lake will break. And the kids are left at home alone, and so they wake up Christmas morning, and the parents aren't there or anything, and so they just start like the older kids help the younger kids to start, getting on with Christmas Day celebrations. So like opening presents, getting lunch ready, but lunch is like a bunch of sweets and stuff. And but it's hilarious too, very witty, but very sincere. So I'd recommend that one.
What was it called again?
That Christmas. That Christmas. And then there's one more that I'm going to mention that I'm going to endeavor. I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life all the way, and I'm going to watch it this Christmas.
Can I say it? Just
say.
Because of that is, I told Kristen this year, I was like, the one we got to watch, and I was trying to hype the boy up too. I was like, we got to watch It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, that was like one of the like old movies that my mom put on when I was a kid, and I watched. And my wife goes, I've never seen it. And then when I tried to explain it to the boy, she goes, I think maybe that's just like a you and me movie. And I was like, you're probably right. But it really is so touching. And it's like, I've got like a fond memory of it, and I want to watch that this year.
Yeah. I've never seen it all the way, and I love Jimmy Stewart.
I don't understand that. How do you turn on This Is a Wonderful Life and you've never seen it all the way? It's a Wonderful Life.
I don't know.
Where did you stop? I
don't know.
If I say Suzu's Pedals, like where am I?
Because we used to, I don't know if you remember, we did an improv show that made fun of it. So I did that before I actually watched the movie.
My God.
But then there's another one on Disney Plus. It's another short film. It's like a stop motion animation that's directed by David Lowery. that came out last year called An Almost Christmas Story, and it's about like a baby owl that gets stuck in the tree that gets taken to the Rockefeller Center at Christmas, and it's got like voices like John C. Reilly, Natasha
Bedingfield.
No,
Roswell.
Which one did you say?
Roswell.
Yeah, is it Leo? Yeah, Natasha Leo. But yeah, that's it looks like a good one, and I'm gonna watch that one too.
You ever try watching a live action movie?
All the time.
Kristen's been really into Netflix movies and like Netflix Christmas, and she's been really talking about like Hot Frosty. You guys ever seen that one? Do you guys know what Hot Frosty is?
I know, yeah, it's got what's his name from Schitt's Creek.
Yes,
yeah.
Hot Frosty it's Frosty and he melts. And he's also hot.
I get it.
He's like,
okay.
And then it's like a love story. Kristen was like, "Oh, Miguel,
it's like a Hallmark Christmas.
These Netflix," and she's into it. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, "These Netflix Christmas movies." I'm like, "Can we cancel Netflix?" She's like, "No, there's something for every season." Okay.
Wow, Joe Latrulio's in this too.
Yeah, of course he is. Oh yeah, I just wanted to ask. I was curious because we have like a list of movies. We kind of start from Thanksgiving to Christmas that we like to watch.
No Harry Potter. No one said that out here. Is that
well.
Because
I usually watch those around October, I'll be honest.
But they can be Christmas movies.
They can be, 100%, especially the first two.
My son just hasn't quite pushed for that yet, and I feel I tried to do it this year, and it was kind of like nixed. But it is on the list, so maybe when the show comes out, we'll see. What an episode! Let's get to our
saw
things.
Hamnet.
I did.
Was it beautiful?
So the award
was it gut-wrenching?
It's both of those things, yeah.
There you go.
Movie definitely has made me cry the most this year, for sure. There's just a point in this movie, maybe in the second act, where we started crying and basically didn't stop until the end.
And this was date night for you.
This was date night. Yeah. I did not want to go see it alone. I forced Sarah to come see it with me. And we were fortunate enough to get my mum to come watch the kids, so we could do that. Visually very beautiful. I don't know if you guys ever saw Chloe Zhao's Nomadland.
Eternals. I did, but I didn't like
Eternals, yeah. It's very like. As far as like the plot, it's not very plot heavy. It does follow Will Shakespeare, and it kind of like this is why he wrote Hamlet. But like in the broadest strokes, like it's not like Shakespeare in Love, where like you see like the scene that inspired the scene on the balcony and shit like that. It's not like that. But just it is this. You know, outside of like historical whatever, it is just like this beautiful portrait of a family that just suffers like the most brutal loss. And that's not a spoiler, like you get that in the trailers.
It's a trailer, yeah.
So the acting is phenomenal. It's all Jessie Buckley is really good. I mean, it's all very raw, and it's also, like I said, not very plot heavy, also not very dialogue heavy for a movie about Shakespeare, you know. But it's good. It gets its message across. If that might test some audiences, you know, and yeah, like it wears you out. It's emotionally exhausting. At least for us, I did. We had some other friends who went and see it, and they didn't.
They were like, "It's a laugh riot."
It was, go figure. It was Josh, our friend Josh Brown, went to go see it, and said he rolled his eyes a lot. So, I will say, and this is just a funny thing that I want to talk about.
Okay.
It's like, oh no, our child. No,
I'm excited. I'm seeing that tomorrow, so
I won't talk too much more about it. But you guys remember we had this discussion, I think it was earlier this year when The Last of Us was airing, and there was one episode that ended with a certain track by Max Richter. who did the score for this film. But this particular track has been used multiple times in different movies and TV shows. And we had a discussion about this fact because in The Last of Us, it really bothered the hell out of me that they used it because it's one of those
sounds familiar.
Emotionally manipulative tools to just like, hey, this is what you should be feeling now. And this movie does use it. I had heard about its usage of it prior to seeing it, so I was kind of dreading it in a way. But I will, to its credit, I will say it was used very well. Very subtle. It blended very well with the rest of the movie. And it hits as it should, but also because I'm already like full leaking from my face. But it's a good film. I see why people are adoring it. It's heavy. For people, there are some people who might just, the visuals or whatever might be a little triggering. So fair warning, it's dealing with childbirth and child sickness at a time where they did not have proper doctors. And it's rough. But
very, very Ed Ball movie, to be honest.
But it was oppressively, there was some real genuine beauty to it. Like there's, sorry, Louise is seeing it tomorrow. I don't want to ruin anymore, but and we'll talk about it further, I guess. But there are some scenes that surprised me just because of their beauty, that just really struck me.
I'm nervous.
I'll say this is one of the movies of the year where the trailer really sold me. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, this looks beautiful. I really want to see it. I don't know that I'm going to have the time to see it in theaters just because of all the stuff going on right now. But this is one of those that I am looking forward to actually sitting down and watching. So I can't wait.
And it's a pretty, it's 2 hours on the dot, I want to say.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it was one of those where I was just kind of struck right away. And I was like, I think I'll sit through this movie. It looks really good.
The trailer got me every time I watched it. So, yeah. Jessie Buckley at this point seems like a shoo-in for Best Actress.
Wow.
So watch out for that.
We don't know, Luis. Maybe she sucks. Okay, just go watch the movie.
Maybe she sucks.
Don't listen to Ed right now. Go watch your own movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get your own opinion, baby.
Let's wrap this up, Luis. Tell us what you're into.
You're watching Derry Girls. Fucking finally.
I finished Welcome to Derry, the It TV show that was on HBO. It was good. A good time. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening.
I've heard good things.
No, I liked it a lot. I think I liked it a lot more than the movies. And I guess now that it kind of leads to the movies, I'm interested to watch them again. I told Sarah, I was like, should we watch It 1 and It Part 2 again? Just because this takes place like 26 years before the movie or whatever it is. And I mean, the cast it's a very enjoyable cast. I think the stakes feel high, and there are emotional moments. There are twists and turns, and pretty cool visuals in the finale. I think it's overly green screened at some points, but I think it feels like they picked their battles. It's like,
sure,
well, we can't have endanger these kids on bicycles, so it's gonna look a little green screen. I feel like maybe the budget ate up a little bit, but there's some moments where clever little things, and what's his name, Skarsgård's in it too. So
I had a little spoiler, but I had the way that they tie into the movies was a little spoiled for me, and I was like, oh, that's a very interesting plot thread, I think.
I see. You know what? Even if you took that out, that was such a throwaway thing at the very end.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say that was oh, that's interesting. I liked what they're trying to do with it.
Right.
So,
but I think for a second season they might go back 26 years before this event.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a big shootout that happened that was historic in Derry, and so I think that they're going to do the gangster shootouts, and then season 3 will be in the 1800s.
I think it's insane that they got him back for the TV show, because it's he's so integral to the character by this point, and Like to be like, yeah, he will show up for the TV show too. Not a lot of actors would do that, you know?
It seems like there's a time when actors are connecting with their like what's his name, Colin Farrell with the Penguin. He's like, I'm coming back. But even for this one, he's not in every episode, but they cleverly find a way to, you know, to tie it all together.
Have him there. Yeah.
But he is also there too. Like, don't think that like he will never appear. You know, he has like this hero moment, like a hero shot is what we would say. And he's like, hello, you know, and you see his face up front.
I think it's interesting, like, you know, like Batman can't be used in TV shows, so they use Batman only in the movies. And then when you see like shows like Gotham or Teens of Titan or things like that, they have to be very like, they have to kind of dance around using Batman.
So you saw like a shadow of Batman flying away, and that's it.
Right. Kind of and I think it's interesting here that they're like, no, we have the rights. Like he can just like appear. Yeah. And the fact that the actor is like, I will do it, you know,
because they could have done some shady shit where it's like, it can be anything. It could be, it could take shape of it. And so they hire another actor who's like, I'm like a coal man and I'm scary, you know, and like that's what scares people or something. But no, which
could work.
Right.
But this
honestly, I don't know what's going to happen before the next season because, well, it's very good.
We'll see.
It's fun. I think we recommended it to Sarah's mom because we were just finished Stranger Things. We're like, oh, it's a good like follow up to Stranger Things. And we recommended it to her, like, oh, you should watch this. And then after like the first 5 minutes, she was like, I'm not watching this. The first 5 minutes I think they're the most.
Because a kid dies or something?
Teenagers in peril.
No, it's not even that. It's just like, I guess it's the most disturbing one out of a lot of the stuff, funny enough. And then it cools down a little bit. And then it becomes.
The show or the movie?
The show.
The show. Okay.
We said you should watch it, and she didn't get past like the first 5-10 minutes. So I'm not going to do it.
Shout out. I love her.
Guys, what an episode. Next week, it's going to be almost near Christmas time. Avatar's coming out. We're going to watch it.
Yeah,
at some point.
I don't know how we're going to do this over the next couple of weeks, but we will make it work, okay?
We'll find a way, you know.
The way of water.
Tune in next time. My name is Luis Gonzalez. With me has been
Miguel Sanchez.
And
until next time,
wiggly, wiggly.
Wiggly, wiggly. Okay.
All right, let's go.